What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver. More specifically, $35 silver, premium included. That's roughly a $13 premium right now. And whether or not that is a ripoff. Going to be answering a subscriber's question related to that, along with a list of other questions as well. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live stream, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your 5 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer one friend, they're going to give you 10 free random stocks for the referral. And if you refer 2 friends, by the end of the month, they're going to give you either a share of Starbucks, Apple, or Google. Everything will be linked in the description. So today is Sunday, May 8th, 2022. As I'm filming the video, it's actually May 2nd, 2022. But the video is coming out on Sunday, being filmed a couple days in advance, which means I have no idea what the spot price of silver or gold will be by the time the video comes out, so head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. But being that this video is the one coming out on Sunday, it's time for the weekly Q&A, so if you have any questions for me, if there's anything that you'd like to know, or if you'd just like to be featured next week or a future Q&A video, head on down to the comments and ask away. If it's a question that I haven't already answered, I'd be more than happy to feature you in a video. Or if you'd like to extend on any of the answers that I give in this video, you're more than welcome to do so down in the comments. So the first question we have here is coming from John, and the question is, I have a few bars with reddish discoloring around the edges, OPM 1-ounce bars in their original plastic. What are your thoughts on that? So the question's about toning or tarnished silver, and as you can probably tell on screen, some of what I have on display today is quite toned or quite tarnished, quite discolored, especially this one up here. So if you're referring to reddish discoloring and it looks something like this, my thoughts on that, I personally love the way it looks. I don't know why that happened when it's still in the original plastic, but you can always take it to a local coin shop or you can test it out for yourself to verify whether or not it's actually silver. I would assume it probably is, but if that's something that's a concern in your mind, you can always take it on over to a local coin shop and have them verify for you. But as for my thoughts on the way that it looks, I personally love the way that it looks. I'm going to be honest. I would argue that toned or tarnished silver looks nicer than silver that's not even toned or not even tarnished. I just like the way it looks. I think it gives it character. I like the way, especially depending on the design. It depends on what the coin around the bar is. As it tones over an extended period of time, I really like the way that it looks. And not for nothing, but I think it's pretty cool the way very, very toned or tarnished or discolored silver. It almost looks like pirate treasure in a way. And I have another piece of silver over here off screen. I'll put it on screen for just 1 second. I don't know if this video is really going to do it justice, but I have this 10-ounce silver bar on display all the time, and this one is kind of notorious. This silver bar, this particular silver bar that I feature in my videos, my silver bar, kind of notorious, and it bothers a lot of people, which I'm going to be honest with you, is one of my favorite reasons for having it on screen. I kind of like bothering people sometimes, but some people hate toning, some people hate the way tarnished silver looks. I have never in my life cleaned a silver coin, round, or bar. I just like the way that it looks, and the way I see it is, hey, just let it tone. I'm a fan of the way it looks, but that's just me. Next question we have here is coming from either Kais or Keys, not sure how it's pronounced, but the question is, do you have a Discord server? The answer is nope, absolutely not. I do, however, have a Twitter and an Instagram. I really don't use either very much. I personally can't stand social media, but The reason I have them is because I understand the importance of diversification, kind of like the way we diversify when it comes to financial preparation or all forms of preparation. You want to have a little bit of everything and you don't want all your eggs in one basket. So God forbid something were to happen to YouTube on a macro level or even on a micro level. If something happened to my channel in particular, specifically my channel, it's important to connect with me elsewhere because I could just pick up where I left off over on Instagram, or I could just post videos on Twitter or whatever the case may be. That's why I have the Twitter. That's why I have the Instagram. And of course, even more importantly, I have the Precious Metals VIP Club where I can do everything on my own terms. I do live streams multiple times a week, deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. I do giveaways every single month. I post weekly adventure vlogs over there. All my videos get posted early and commercial free. The VIP Club is way better than YouTube. It's way better than Twitter and Instagram and all of them combined. If you'd like to come hang out with us, link in the description along with all of my other links. Next question we have is coming from Alexi, I believe it's pronounced, or Alexi, asking me, Mikey, do you think precious metals will rise in the next year, let's say? To be honest with you, to be straightforward, I do think it's going to rise and I do think it's going to fall. I think it's going to continue having its ups and downs. Speaking about 1 year in the future, I have absolutely no idea exactly what silver is going to do a year from now or anything between right now and a year from now. I have absolutely no idea. I know it's going to continue going up. I know it's going to continue going down. It'll have its bumps in the road. It'll spike from time to time. It'll drop significantly from time to time. I'm personally not all that worried about that. I couldn't care less what happens in the short term, aka within a year, but I'm not all that worried about it. In fact, I had mentioned it in a video that I posted just a couple of days ago. In fact, it was the one that I filmed just a couple of hours ago, but by the time this video comes out, that was like 6 days ago, so go and watch the video that I posted on Monday. But in the video, I talked about it doesn't really matter to me all that much what the spot price is, and it also doesn't matter to me very much what the premiums are. I like to stack what I like to stack, aka, for the most part, low premium silver, whether it be 90% or generic, whatever I can get my hands on at the time. That's what I like to focus on. I don't worry too much about whether or not silver's going up or whether or not silver's going down, because regardless of what the spot price is doing or what it's going to do in the near future, I'm not done stacking either way. So whether it goes up to $30 or whether it goes down to $17, it really doesn't matter to me because I'm going to be converting my dollars into it no matter what. I will say this though. With everything that we're going through at this time, these inflationary times, which by the way, fingers crossed, it starts to simmer down. We're already seeing core inflation simmer down. The reason the number continues to climb is mainly due to food and energy and what we have going on in the world right now. It's really no surprise. It's unfortunate, but it's not too shocking. Hopefully that begins to simmer down as well over the next couple of months. And of course, we have the Federal Reserve raising rates at this point as well. So during these inflationary times, it wouldn't be all that much of a surprise if we were to see silver continue climbing in an upward direction to kind of go up with inflation. But inflation's happening for a somewhat different reason this time around. Inflation's happening for a variety of different reasons. Number one, the dollar bill was printed into oblivion in 2020 and also in 2021. We have supply chain constraints that are still going on some way, somehow. I don't even know how that's possible. And of course, we have reckless spending because more people have more cash than they've ever had in their entire lives. People have never had this much cash before, and this is not exactly the nation of high financial IQ, if you know what I mean. But we have the highest checking account balances that we've ever had before. People are just spending reckless amounts of cash, and it's driving up the prices even more. If people cut that spending out, don't get me wrong, prices would still be going up because they did a lot of damage to the dollar bill, but we're not really helping matters very much by spending so ridiculously. So anyway, inflationary times could potentially be on the brink of recessionary times. It wouldn't surprise me at all if silver really starts to strengthen within the next year. Next question we have is coming from Mykie DYDSS 2, and the question is, what's the most valuable stock between Starbucks, Apple, and Google? Good question. Thanks for asking. It's actually in that order right there. Starbucks stock is currently in the mid 70s, 74, $75. Apple right now is about $155 to maybe $160 right now. And Google is well over $2,000 a share. So in that particular order, it's from least valuable to most valuable. But Apple is the most valuable brand in the world. It just so happens to be per share, Google's more. But Google's going to be doing a 20-for-1 stock split within the next, I believe, 2 months. So that might change things. But at the moment, it's in that order: Starbucks, Apple, and Google. The reason I bring this up is because, friendly reminder, go and get your 5 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. This promo is going to end very, very soon because it's normally 2 free stocks and it's going back down to 2. So make sure you get 5 while you can. Deposit any amount and you'll get your free stocks. I know because that's what I did. If you refer 1 friend to the app within the next, I think, 2 days, they're going to give you 10 free stocks for the referral. It's part of their advertising budget. Rather than wasting currency on billboards and TV commercials, they reward their users for helping them build their app with them. And of course, the promo for the month of May that they have going on right now, if you refer 2 friends by the end of the month, just 2, it's that simple, they're going to give you either a free share of Starbucks, like I said, worth about $70-something, a free share of Apple, worth about $155 to $160, or a free share of Google, worth over $2,000. It shuffles them up, and you get one. It's random, but either way, you win no matter what. So go and get your 5 free stocks, refer 1 friend for 10 free stocks, and refer 2 friends for one of those 3 big stocks. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. Next question we have is actually the final question of the night, and it's coming from Angel. And the question is, my local coin shop is charging me $35 for a silver buffalo round private minted. Am I being ripped off? Good question. I will be honest. Never in a million years would I pay $35 for a generic silver round when the spot price of silver is $22, $23. Again, I'm filming this video on Monday the 2nd, 6 days in advance. Spot price might be $25 by the time this video comes out. It might be $20. Who knows? As I'm recording the video, spot price is $22.12. With that being the case, I would absolutely not pay a $13 premium on each individual troy ounce of silver. That is absolutely absurd in my eyes. I'm actually having a hard time believing that your coin shop is getting away with charging people $35 for a troy ounce of silver. That's mind-boggling to me. I don't want to say being ripped off, but they definitely are charging way more than they need to. But then again, who knows what price they paid to get it in their possession? They might be trying to break even. They might be trying to make just a very small profit. Who knows how many dollars they forked over to get it? These are the questions that you want to ask your local coin shop. And also, not for nothing, even though I'm a big believer in supporting the local coin shop, hashtag support your LCS. If you don't want anybody to know what LCS stands for, let them know that it stands for locally canned soup. T-shirts and hoodies in the DYDSS store, link in the description. But even though I'm a big believer in supporting the local coin shop, I'm an even bigger believer in supporting yourself. Now, $13 premiums on regular, everyday pieces of silver, through my eyes, that's completely absurd. I personally would not pay more than, I would prefer to pay no more than $4, $5, $6. I would be punching myself in the head, but I would still probably do it. Anything beyond that, absolutely not. Your local coin shop is charging premiums that are twice as much as I'm barely even willing to pay. That makes no sense to me. I don't know what's going on, but I will say this. If there are a lot of people going in and out of that coin shop, if that particular coin shop, that particular store has a lot of foot traffic and people are willing to pay $35 for a generic piece of silver, no one's really being ripped off. If that's what they're willing to pay, if people are voluntarily forking over $35 for a troy ounce of silver, then that's their decision. It's all about supply and demand. And a couple years ago, there was this big push by many of us, even in the silver and gold stacking community, to let the free market decide on what they want to do. And I'm a big believer in that. I don't think that there should be an exception when it comes to coin shops. Sure, it's inconvenient for us, but I believe in consistency. I believe we need to stay consistent on that. In theory, it's ridiculous, but I think that they should be able to charge whatever people are willing to pay. If people stop paying $35 for a troy ounce of silver when spot price is only $22, $23, the coin shop and all these online precious metal dealing websites would not be able to charge that much. They would have absolutely no choice but to lower the prices. So, like I said before about people spending crazy amounts of currency, people are converting crazy amounts of currency into silver and gold, and they're voluntarily paying these crazy high premiums, and they're raising up the prices for the rest of us, the people who actually do care about how much silver we're getting for our currency. We're not desperately or panic stacking or anything like that. So those are just some of my thoughts. I'm going to give you a suggestion. Find a different local coin shop if possible, but I would recommend talking to your local coin shop first. Ask them, hey, you do realize the spot price is only $22, $23, $24 right now. Why are you charging, double-digit premiums on a generic silver round? Figure it out. They might have paid, $31 or $32 for it or something like that. God only knows. That's a question for your local coin shop, but that's not something that I would ever in a million years pay for a troy ounce of silver, especially a generic silver round. Doesn't make sense in my head. It's not something that I would encourage somebody to do. I do encourage people to support the local coin shop, but like I said, at the end of the day, the number one most important thing is support yourself. Make sure you are getting the best bang for your buck. I mean, if the coin shop was charging $100 premiums, I wouldn't tell people, hey, go and support them. They need our support. They do need our support, but I wouldn't support a $13 premium. That's just me. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Everything that I shared in this video. When it comes to any of the questions that were asked and the questions that I answered in this video, if you would extend on any of my answers in any way, shape, or form, would you add on? Would you change some of my answers? How would you respond to some of these questions? And of course, if you want to be featured in next week's Q&A video or a future Q&A video, head on down to the comments and ask away anything that has to do with this channel, whether it be silver, gold, precious metals in general, personal finance, prepping, common sense, things that I talk about. Head on down to the comments and ask away. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs in a bunch of different designs. A lot of the products are helping us raise some funds and awareness for different charity organizations, by the way. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, which is where I do giveaways every single month, live streams multiple times a week, deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free, and every Saturday morning I post a brand new vlog. The one that I just posted yesterday was a really interesting one. You're going to want to go and watch that. VIP Club link in the description. I guarantee you the value exceeds the cost. And last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your 5 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Normally it's 2. They bumped it up to 5 for just another couple of days, so capitalize on that while you can. Deposit any amount. It could be as little as a penny and it still works. You still get your free stocks. If you refer one friend to the app within the next couple of days, Webull's going to give you 10 free random stocks for the referral. It's part of their advertising budget, and you can do this up to 10 times. Refer 10 friends, they're going to give you 100 free random stocks. And of course, for the entire month of May, all you got to do is refer 2 people to the app. 2 friends, 2 people that you know. Just click the little invite button and send it to 2 people. Webull's going to give you either a free share of Starbucks, a free share of Apple, or a free share of Google. That's going to be somewhere in the $70 range, the $150 range, or the $2,000 range, depending on which one you get. It's random, but like I said before, no matter what you get, you win either way. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. If you don't want the stocks, go and get them anyway. Sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go get you some silver and gold if that's what you want. Webull link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? When it comes to some of the questions that I was asked, whether it be something that has to do with toned or tarnished silver, or something that has to do with precious metals going in an upward or downward direction within the next year, or whether it be about Starbucks, Apple, or Google stock, or whether it be about a $35 piece of silver right now, a $13 premium on a generic piece of silver. What are your thoughts on that right there? If you want to add on to any of my answers, if you'd like to extend on anything that I said, or if you'd like to ask a question for yourself, you're more than welcome to do so down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.